Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the Sigma 150 to 600mm contemporary lens. I've owned it for 1 year now, so I thought I'd be able to tell you a little bit about my thoughts on it and the scenarios that I've shot in and show you a few of the examples of wildlife and things that I've got with the lens. I'll go through like the features and the performance, the versatility, things like that of this really good, really outstanding telephoto zoom lens. If you're not familiar with this lens, then it's mainly designed for wildlife, sports and nature photographers, and in my opinion it's really amazing for the price. I think I paid £800 for it, and I really love it. I've used it an awful lot. Build quality and design. So firstly, the Sigma 150 to 600mm contemporary features a robust and a well-constructed design which balances durability and portability. It incorporates a combination of metal and high-quality plastic, which ensures that the lens will last you a long time, but also be reliable in various shooting conditions. The zoom and focus rings are smooth, providing a comfortable grip, while the weather sealing adds an extra layer of protection against dust and moisture. You've also got the big tripod foot at the bottom, which I use with my Manfrotto tripod. Because the lens does weigh quite a bit, you do need a very sturdy tripod. I'll link the one that I've got down below, which is great. Because of the tripod foot's on the lens, not the camera, it really helps to balance it and everything like that. On the side of the lens there is a lock feature. If you just click that into place, then you can lock the zoom so that you can't accidentally change the focal length by accident. On the top of the lens there is a little window that shows you what aperture you're at in meters and feet. You've also got the option to shoot full, so that's like as close as the lens can focus and as far away as it can focus. You can also select two other settings, so the lens won't focus on anything less than 10 meters away to infinity and then further and further than that. Or you can do 2.8 meters, so as close as the lens can focus, up till 10 meters away, so it won't focus on anything further than 10 meters away. I've used those a couple of times, they are quite useful. And then on the side near the tripod foot you've got a little lock. Then you can easily change your camera into portrait mode from landscape mode if you do a lot of reels and things like that. And you can just use these lines on the lens to line it up so that it's straight. The lens also does come with a lens hood, which is quite useful. If you're shooting on a really bright day and you want to reduce a bit of the light getting into the lens, then obviously that'll be great. It is just a nice lens, it's nicely made, it's a nice size, it fits nicely into my camera bag. Next up is the image quality. It has a very versatile focal range and optical performance. The lens delivers exceptional image quality. Some of the shots that I've got with this camera I think are really nice, in my opinion. And for me, going from having a kit lens and a little 50mm prime, this was like my first major lens. And even though like I've had my DSLR 8 years, and then this Sigma is like, it's sort of near the bottom of the pile for telephoto lens in terms of price. I know you can get some Canon lenses like 18 grand or whatever. I think some of the shots I've had with this are really nice. So the lens produces sharp and detailed images throughout the zoom range, allowing you to capture intricate details even from a distance. So like I've shot seals, birds, I've even done some astrophotography with it. I even managed to see Saturn on this lens and Jupiter and the moons. So this was in winter, obviously when you have the long nights, and I used an app on my phone to sort of track where the planets were. And then I'd line up my camera and then I'd use the magnifying option on my Canon 750D, and then on my iPhone I'd take the photo of the screen. And for this lens, the chromatic aberration and distortion are quite well controlled. Next up is the zoom and the focus performance. The Sigma 150 to 600 contemporary lens features a smooth and responsive zoom ring. This enables seamless transitions between all the focal lengths. The zoom mechanism operates with precision, allowing you to frame your subjects with ease. Additionally, the lens incorporates an efficient autofocus system which quickly locks onto subjects such as birds and everything like that, ensuring sharp and accurate focus. The focus motor is quiet, making it suitable for wildlife photography where silence is crucial. To me, overall, the autofocus is brilliant. There has been the odd time where there's a little bird and I'm trying to focus it and I'm doing it handheld and I just can't keep it still enough. It's struggling to find where I want it to focus on. So I think unless you've got a really steady hand, you do need to use a tripod, because it'll help the autofocus and the overall focus so much more. Then you've got optical stabilization. One of the standout features of this lens is the excellent optical stabilization. With the built-in OS technology, this lens compensates for camera shake, particularly when shooting handheld or in low light conditions. I do still recommend using a tripod because I've found the best shots I get with a tripod, because of how heavy it is. I'm not the strongest person, I can't keep it as still as I need to sometimes, so I do find a tripod really beneficial in my opinion. The stabilization system provides approximately 4 stops of correction, resulting in sharper images and greater flexibility in various shooting conditions. The versatility and performance. The Sigma Contemporary lens is a versatile tool that really excels in wildlife sports and nature photography, providing the flexibility to frame your shots exactly how you would like. The lens performs admirably in challenging lighting conditions thanks to its wide maximum aperture range, which is 5 to 6.3. So whether you're capturing fast-moving wildlife or distant sports action, this lens delivers impressive results. And then we have the compatibility and the value. So the Sigma 150 to 600mm contemporary lens is available in various mounts, including Canon EF, Nikon F, and Sony E. So this allows you to use this lens with a wide range of camera bodies. I personally have the lens to fit my Canon 750D, so a Canon EF mount, but with these various mounts, obviously people with different brands, people with Nikon and Sony, they can also get their version of this lens as well, which is great. It's really accessible to photographers using all these different systems. So even though, for me, I use a Canon body but a Sigma lens, there's no problems there with compatibility or anything. There's no delay or anything like that. It's absolutely fine. Considering its performance and all its features and everything, this lens does really offer excellent value for money. It provides professional level capabilities at a more affordable price point compared to some other super telephoto zoom lenses. It is one of the cheap ones out there, but to me it's great. I'm so glad that I bought it. In conclusion, the Sigma 150 to 600mm contemporary lens is a powerhouse telephoto zoom lens. It delivers exceptional performance and versatility. It has a robust build, impressive image quality, efficient stabilization. It really empowers photographers to capture stunning shots of distant subjects such as wildlife, sports, nature, even a bit of astrophotography as I mentioned. So if you're an avid wildlife enthusiast, a sports photographer, a nature lover, an astronomy lover maybe, this lens is a reliable companion for you, and as it did with me, it will unlock new creative possibilities in your photography journey. When I first got it, I went to Cornwall on holiday, and me and my dad did a walk from Cugger in Cornwall along the coast to Lizard Point. I saw seals and birds, and I've took it to my local wildlife reserve a couple of times, got some really nice shots of the birds. I personally purchased my Sigma lens from Amazon, so I'll link that in the description below. You can pick it up obviously from Sigma or MPB secondhand, where you'll get it a little bit cheaper depending on the condition of the lens. But honestly, if you're thinking about this lens, I would personally really recommend it.